Good afternoon, my fellow park enthusiasts. I've made a return. It's been a long time, and I really missed having all the enthusiasts to hang out with, but rest assured, now that I'm back, I will not be going anywhere. So, according to my last stream, which I just checked up on, I should be, should be, should be, should, Good afternoon, my fellow park enthusiasts. It's been a while, but, you know, it's been a while. Anyways, gonna be working on the lava zone, progressing through the lava zone today. I do have a couple little inquiries that I'd like to check up on this time around. But rest assured, those will probably wait till next stream. For now, I'm just gonna get back into the groove of things, be all chill, you know, nothing wrong with being chill. As a matter of fact, it's important to be chill. You could even say it's imperative that you be chill from time to time. Welcome, all the people tuning into the stream. It's no one right now, but I'm just practicing for when they do get here. Anyways, it's been over a month. I don't know if I said that. I just need to emphasize that it's been over a month since my last stream. It feels like it's been a long time. I was streaming just about every day in the month leading up to my hiatus, so taking off so many days, you know, it started to pile on my conscience, and woke up today and just decided I had to come back. There was no other way to go about it. So, how have all you been doing? Fantastic, I presume. Anything you set your mind to, you can accomplish. Goes without saying, but... Yeah, it goes without saying, yeah. Anyways, I've just been, you know, doing what I need to do, which is a whole lot of nothing. It's a whole lot of nothing. But you can't tell anyone, because I'm fronting and LARPing and being very busy. So none of my IRLs can know that I'm actually a bum. Alright, gonna have to pick up a bit of iron before I head back down the mountain. I guess it's more of a slope than a mountain, maybe. My mouth is a bit dry right now. I'm starting to wonder if maybe I'm not properly hydrating. While I was taking a break from Poke Park, I played a Pokemon ROM hack for the first time in a couple of years. It was Pokemon Storm Silver. It's a pretty famous one, so I would not be surprised if each and every one of you's already heard of it. But yeah, I played it once before. It's I don't know. I mean, it was good, right? I was just wondering if I thought of it as fondly as I'd previously remembered. As fondly as I had previously, you get the point. Why am I battling Camerupt again? Guys, don't ask. I just don't really like him. So we're just beefing old-fashioned. Don't worry about it. But yeah, last time I played it was a long time ago. My critical analysis ability was a bit lower. Not to say that anything's really improved since I was a kid, but yeah, I like that, you know, they make all kinds of Pokemon available that weren't previously, you know, obtainable in the original games. That's something I always liked about it. I do wonder about the, what's it called? The not the biology, the ecology of it. I feel like they, you know, in order to make all the Pokemon obtainable, they stick them in a lot of different places, and not all of the places make sense. I also don't personally feel like a Pokemon game needs to be difficult. I don't know if I'm the only proponent of that philosophy, but a lot of Pokemon ROM hacks are hard, and I kind of feel like the point of Pokemon isn't to have a challenge, though you do obviously have people going around making up their own challenges. You know, I do feel like Storm Silver maybe puts in a few challenges that don't necessarily, you know, translate well to keeping the soul of the game alive. And when I say soul of the game, just know that I'm talking about the most vague, kind of I don't know. I'm talking out all kinds of orifices on my body here. But for instance, the rival Silver, or whatever you decide to name him, he doesn't change a whole lot in the ROM hack. He does get more Pokemon to use. They get rid of his Sneasel, which, I don't know, I thought that was his flagship Pokemon, so it bothered me a little when I didn't see it, but regardless, they gave him at least one extra battle. Hitmontop, why am I talking to you? Anyways, I wanted to show him this piece of iron. What was I talking about? But he has one extra battle, at least that I know of, and it's after you fight Mewtwo. In the Cerulean Cave, you can go back to that little platform in the cave, and it'll be there waiting for you. And it'll fight you with 3 Pokemon. And those 3 Pokemon are Ho-Oh, Lugia, and Mewtwo. They're level 100. I'm pretty sure they're all holding life orbs. And it just doesn't really fit into the story at all. Especially considering Silver's whole, you know, kind of character arc, if you could say even has one, is that he, you know, grows to understand. I don't know if it's grows to love his Pokemon, but kind of to understand that there are really no such things as strong or weak Pokemon. You know, that kind of thing is all on the trainer, right? But then you have this battle where he seems to have abandoned the rest of his team for these, you know, kind of I kind of idealistic Pokemon for someone who wants just like a strong Pokemon. That doesn't make sense, but hopefully, without me telling you, you can kind of understand what's weird about that. Not to mention, the Pokemon he faces you with are all Pokemon that you would have already seen and potentially caught for yourself. And for a game that seems to care a lot about establishing a, you know, kind of a continuity, like lore, for a game that likes to establish lore, that's what I should say, with like the whole ritual acquiring Arceus and other legendary Pokemon, you know, it seems kind of, I don't know, odd that they would just stick in all these legendary Pokemon without any real explanation. Not to mention, you know, there'd be no explanation for having multiple, you know, multiple of the same legendary Pokemon. I don't know. Like, it's definitely something Game Freak wouldn't do. Not to give Game Freak too much praise for anything, but I don't know. I just kind of figured, a little odd, but you know, I guess it's like a W aura moment. Definitely, I don't know, feels imposing to see those level 100 Pokemon. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. I enjoyed playing the game. I did. I'm of course a big fan of the increased shiny odds. Also the fact that trainer Pokemon can randomly be shiny. Always makes it a bit more fun to grind Pokemon in the wild. It gives you something, you know, to kind of potentially look forward to. Excuse me, taking a moment to hydrate. My mouth is feeling dry, my voice is... it's a little weak. Weak isn't the right word. It's, you know, it's my voice. In some important news, or maybe not important news, what was the news? What was the news? Yeah, so anyways, I'll tell you when I think of it. Alright, well, in some not so important news, I am making progress on starting a playthrough of this game that I'm particularly looking forward to, getting one of my friends involved, so it's going to be fun. It's not going to happen in this next week, but hopefully soon. Hopefully it's going to start soon. But not too much to say about that right now. It's still in the works. What? Okay. Sorry, my reading comprehension ability is really tanking right now. Also, I had a birthday recently. I don't know if any of you knew that. No, it's okay. You don't have to say happy birthday. Alright, so I was thinking, Hitmonlee is Pokemon that shows up in the Cavern Zone, right? But we can't find him right now. At least, I think if we went there right now, we wouldn't find him. So, what we're going to do is, I think we have to befriend Hitmontop first. Or at the very... I think we do? I'm going to say that we do. So we're going to give that a try and see if Hitmonlee shows up after us doing that. At least I think that's what we have to do to make Hitmonchan show up here in the Lava Zone. Alright, I'm not sure how how much iron we're gonna have to dig up before gold shows, but hopefully it won't be that much. It is kind of annoying we have to go through this whole cutscene. Okay. I was just seeing if the machine would stop if we didn't exit out of the changed perspective. I was going to call it a cutscene, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Because what's happening here is still stuff that's happening in the game, right? Because we could exit any time and wouldn't, okay, that didn't activate it. We could exit the perspective anytime and it wouldn't change the duration of the drill. And I don't know if it would change. I mean, I don't see any Pokemon in the background. I guess if they did wander there, you'd be able to see them wherever they are. Anyway, shout out to this gold ingot we've acquired. Pretty sure Hitmontop wants a gold top, so we're gonna go fetch one for him. I'm thinking of getting a new headset to increase the audio quality for my streams. Let me know if any of you are well versed in different headsets that are out there. Some advice would, of course, be welcomed and greatly appreciated. I'll leave my email for anyone who wants to send me advice on the low. I don't know if YouTube chat has like the equivalent of whispers or DMs or anything like that, but anyways, just let me know if you have any intel. Alright, so I'll say that once we go back to the Cavern Zone to check for Hitmonlee, see if he's there, and if he's not, we'll have to go back and maybe fight Hitmonchan to get him to show up, but in any case, I think once we make friends with Hitmonlee, I'll end the stream. Since it's the first stream back, don't want to make it last too long, otherwise could get tired and could sour my mood for streaming. Not good. I just got back. Want to be having fun. Streaming for 30 minutes? Depends. That could be fun, or it could be bordering on perhaps overstaying the point of fun. Yeah. Alright, so I'm looking for a specific little guy. He's got stretchy legs. I don't know if anyone's seen him around here. Um, hmm. Would be nice to get that, would be nice to get that, double dash right about now. Perhaps once we make the friend that we want, we'll go to the meeting place and get that arranged. Alright, give me a second here. It's just changing something on my headset in case there was extra noise I didn't want. Alright, so Hitmonchan, okay. We'll battle him. Maybe he'll be the key to getting Hitmonlee. Just doing all this because I want to know for sure how I can get him to show up, you know, in future playthroughs where I might need him. Also got to think about Ponyta. I think Ponyta will show up here after we talk to the Ponyta in the meeting place and he tells us about his brother. Or no, it's his sister. It's one of his relatives. Alright, let's break open a crate or two. I'm not hurting for berries, but could definitely use a couple more. Oh. Alright, looks like we hit the jackpot here. I guess it's not the jackpot. I guess if it was a jackpot we're talking about, then you need to have some luck involved. Unless I'm missing something. This is not a luck-based occurrence. Alright, so made a good friend. Made a couple good friends today. Always nice to have more friends. Just like all you friends. My dear fellow Poke Park enthusiasts. Alright, let's go check up on Ponyta in the lava zone. And then the stream will be over. That's weird. I'm not gonna talk about the other Ponyta. I guess, I don't know. I guess we'll head back to the lava zone then. We still have to clear Bastiodon's attraction. I'll take care of that in the next stream. But, it's been good talking to everyone. Just chilling. Like I said, chilling is an important activity for your mental health. I wanted to check up here just in case we do see Ponyta, but I'm fairly certain we won't see her. Yeah, alright, well, I'll be the end of the stream. Thank you! Thank you for spending your time here. Please hydrate, take heart, and take care of yourself in the days to come. What is up, my fellow park enthusiasts? Welcome to another